Hey guys, welcome back and happy Tuesday. I want to start off by saying thank you so much for just helping us kick off our week yesterday. I think we had a couple of great lives and I appreciate the heck out of you guys. Also, I know it's a holiday week, so I hope everyone stays safe and makes some memories. Today, we will be going live at 12 p.m. Eastern with Kempire and Jason to talk 90 Day Fiancé. And then, of course, back at 2:30 Eastern with Emily D. Baker to break down the Jen Shaw and Stu Smith legal drama. All right. Well, as of right now, we're back to talk about Luann de Lesseps, who is addressing the claims that Bethenny set up the pic of Tom kissing another woman. She's pretty much saying karma's a bitch. She did an interview with David Yanti from Behind the Velvet Rope. If you haven't checked him out, go check him out. And before we jump in, if you guys haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. And don't forget to hit that notification bell because, well, you don't want to miss anything we have coming up. With that, let's jump right in.
It's time for all your binge-worthy pop culture news. Welcome to Up and Adam.
All right, guys, so it's no secret that Dave Quinn's book, It's Not All Diamonds and Rosé, is causing a lot of controversy in the housewives world. Now, there was this chapter that shared that apparently Bethenny Frankel set up this whole pic of Tom D'Agostino kissing another woman for a storyline in order to bring this back and shake up Luann de Lesseps' world. Now, it was Carol Radziwill and also Ramona Singer who were the ones who confirmed or at least alleged that Bethenny Frankel was the one to set up this whole cheating, photo op, whatever you want to call it. However, Bethenny Frankel did clap back at one point and she said, wait a minute, so I'm a producer, I'm a director, I'm an actress, I'm a reality TV star, I'm a businesswoman. Oh my gosh, I must be so busy if you guys think I have the time to concoct all of this. That wasn't the only thing they accused her of though. They also said that Bethenny Frankel wanted so bad and she pushed to have cameras at Bobby Zarin, who's Jill Zarin's former husband who passed away. And she was trying to get cameras there because she wanted that to play into part of a storyline as well. These are some serious allegations. Now, in an interview with David Yanti from his podcast, Behind the Velvet Rope, it looks like Luann de Lesseps opened up about how she feels about Bethenny and this whole situation. She said that she wasn't surprised that Bethenny planned this photo op of Tom D'Agostino kissing another woman. And she also said, karma's a bitch. That's all I got to say. Okay. Karma's a bitch. All right. Well, Luann also discussed the cancellation of last season's reunion, and she revealed it was disappointing, but she also felt that the women said everything that they had to say. Now, when she was asked about the Real Housewives of New York and this new season being put on pause, she did assure us, hey, listen, the Real Housewives of New York, we're definitely coming back. We just don't know when, but we know that there will be a next season. She said that she's really looking forward to getting the Real Housewives of New York back on the air and back on Bravo. She also admitted that she's not involved in casting decisions, but she did say, I weigh in heavily on who might be casted. She didn't seem to be worried about losing her spot on the show, and she explained that she has staying power because she's been on the Real Housewives of New York for over 13 years. If I were her, I wouldn't go around saying I have staying power. Did you not learn anything from Vicky Gunvalson, who thought she had staying power, the OG of the OC for 14 years? Then she was demoted down to a friend on her 14th season. And then after that, she wasn't asked back for season 15 after the way she acted at the season 14 reunion. I wouldn't go around saying I have staying power because at the end of the day, it's the suit and ties, the executives, the people upstairs running Bravo, the network, and NBC who are ultimately going to decide whether or not you will stay on this franchise. So staying power seems like a little bit of a stretch to me. But Luann expressed, I just know whatever and whoever is on next season, it will be stronger than ever. New York City ain't going nowhere. Now, on the Kelly Clarkson show, Ramona warned people not to believe everything that they hear about casting decisions. Certain rumors were surfacing at one point that Ramona was going to be fired from Bravo because of this investigation into her launched by not only someone who was a part of the production team, but also by Ebony K. Williams. Now, we talked about this a little bit yesterday about this sensitivity training. So Kempire seemed to think that all of the housewives, or he heard from somewhere that all of the housewives have to go through some sort of sensitivity training. I don't necessarily know if that's true. I haven't heard that, but I'm not saying Kempire is wrong. I just haven't personally heard that. And if it is true, I don't know why her punishment would be to take sensitivity classes unless they're just enhancing the sensitivity classes and making her take more of them. But for Ramona, I hope this is a huge learning lesson for her, even though I feel like as we get older, it's harder for people to change their ways and how they approach and act towards people. For Ramona, this is going to have to be a huge 180. I mean, she's said, look at all of these servants. When she walked into a beautiful villa and there was a staff, she has called, you know, the people who help her at her home, the help. She said some very just ridiculous things, ignorant comments she's made on the show, and someone has to take control over this, or else Ramona's going to drive the Real Housewives of New York into the ground. Now, I know that everyone has been saying on Twitter and in comments that you want a lighter, fluffier version of the Real Housewives of New York. You don't want all of the politics and the election and everything else involved. And I don't think we're going to get that next season. I think that honestly, they're going to continue some of the harder conversations, but I feel like Bravo is going to try their hardest to make it more of a light and fluffy season. That way they can get back to the roots of what the franchises are really all about, but maybe just not a bunch of Upper East Side women getting drunk. Yeah, they're going to have to figure it out. However, I am not, well, one, I'm not surprised about the Real Housewives of New York being put on pause, but I am disappointed. If they can come back stronger than ever, then okay, I'll be excited about it and it'll be worth the wait. But we've seen this a couple of times now. Orange County got put on pause, and Andy Cohen swears to us that he's already seen the first 4 episodes. It's amazing. It's coming back. It's better than ever. And we can all be excited. They got put on pause, and then they axed 3 of their cast members, brought in 3 new cast members and a friend of. But I was talking to David Yontef about this, and I think that's very on brand because this was his interview with Luann. He said he feels like it's going to be very telling based off of how Real Housewives of Orange County, how they actually perform. That's going to be telling for the New York franchise. Now, I thought about it and I was like, well, he might be right, because if Orange County, if they put in all of this money to revamp, they did this complete cast shakeup, they put it on pause for quite some time. If they did all of this and the show doesn't do well, then the network might not greenlight Real Housewives of New York to come back, especially after their lowest rated season ever. I mean, I know one of the seasons has to be the lowest rated season because that's inevitable, but I didn't, well, at least I don't think that they were anticipating for it to be this low. Guys, I want to know what you think about all of this. I don't want to just keep rambling on and giving you my opinion. I want to hear your opinion. So go ahead and comment below. What do you think about this interview with Luann and David? How do you feel about her saying karma is a bitch and that's all she has to say about that? And do you think Bethenny actually set up the photo op of Tom D'Agostino kissing another woman? Go ahead and comment below. And don't forget, we are going live today at 12 p.m. Eastern with Kempire and Jason on my channel for 90 Day Fiance. And then we'll be going live at 2:30 p.m. Eastern today with Emily D. Baker to break down the Jen Shah, Stuart Smith legal drama. All right. Well, with that, if you haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed, and don't forget to hit that notification bell because, well, you don't want to miss anything we have coming up. With that, we'll see you next time. Bye, guys.